To continue with the morning talk, which will be helpful in dealing with these verses, I said, Samvit na udeti nastam yeti. Yesha samvite na udeti nastam yeti swayam prabha. This awareness, which is invariable in all situations, in all forms of experience, states of experience, in all activities, one thing that is an invariable factor is I, which happens to be awareness. Now, that awareness has no particular form. If it has a form, then you have to be aware of that form. Awareness as such has no form. In awareness, all forms are known. If awareness has a form, then you must be aware of that form. Otherwise, how can you say there is a form? One fellow said, Swamiji, I saw awareness yesterday. Yesterday he saw awareness. Till then he didn't have awareness anyway. And so he saw awareness yesterday. And it was a blue light. These people who do meditations, varieties of meditations are there. They see blue lights, they say red lights, they say green lights. It's all traffic inside. And so, because they say when you go within, then it will appear one by one, these various lights appear and they indicate your progress. Okay? And now you see any light, I don't mind at all. You see any light, there's nothing wrong in it. Nothing wrong in it as long as you are sane, there's no problem. But then that light is an object of awareness. It is a figment of your imagination. You can see any light. If I tell you in meditation tomorrow morning, you will see blue light. You will make it one. You will make one blue light anyway. So you just go on looking at this point, you will see a blue light. You will see blue light. It doesn't take time. If not tomorrow morning, next morning, until the blue light comes, you won't give it up. And, and you will see the blue light. Who is the seer? Are we concerned with blue lights? Or are we concerned with knowing what this I, blessed I is? Now, if that I is a blue light you saw, which involves an awareness which is the subject and the object is the blue light, the invariable is that I awareness. It doesn't have a form nor any attribute, because it is not an object in which you can see an attribute. An object has a particular form. This being an invariable, in all situations, any object is awareness is, itself doesn't have any other attribute except being awareness. This awareness is, okay? Therefore, when you say I am, I is equal to awareness, am is equal to what? Is. Am is nothing but is. It's a verb of being. Awareness is. I am. Everything else is your problem. Awareness is, that is exactly I. Awareness is no particular form. Now look, if it has no form, it has no height, it has no width, it is awareness without any form. So if it has no height and width is not there, either way it has no limit. So either way, vertically no limit, horizontally no limit, and therefore awareness, even like space, it has no spatial limitation. Space has no spatial limitation, being formless. There is no place where space is not. Space being formless, it does not have a spatial limitation. This has a spatial limitation. Okay? This has a spatial limitation. Awareness has no spatial limitation. If it has no spatial limitation, then it is limitless spatially. We have to say now, awareness is limitless spatially. There are certain things in this situation, when in the situation of your world experience, there are certain things which stand no comparison, which have no comparison, like space is like what? Space is like what? Like space among things. Space is like space. There is no such thing. Another thing you can't say. Everything is in space. Space is unlike everything. Space is like space. Time is like time. There is no comparison for time. So time is just like time. Space is just like space. Awareness is also just like what? Awareness. Everything else, objects of awareness, including space. Space is an object of awareness. When I say object, it doesn't require to have a form in time. Object means anything you objectify. And therefore, all that I objectify is the world which exists in time-space framework, and space itself an object, the concept of space itself is an object of awareness. When space concept is there, awareness is or not is. When space is, awareness is. When space is not, awareness is. That means the space does not limit awareness, whereas the space depends upon awareness. The space does not, awareness does not depend upon space, whereas space depends upon awareness. Understand? Awareness limitless. Nothing can be away from the limitless awareness. Space is therefore within awareness. Therefore, you just think, you are awareness. The word you can mean, listen to this well, don't get tensed up, okay? Don't get tensed up, and at the same time, just be alert, that's all. Just relax, be alert. When I say you, I can mean anything. When I say you are sitting here, I mean your physical body. Because that is an element in your eye consciousness, okay? Body. There are reasons for that. We will be seeing that later. Then, when I say you are hungry, then it is not mere anatomy. I refer some inner condition, a physiological condition. Then when I say you seem to be restless, I refer again you as a psychological being. Then when I say you seem to know, I mean you as a person, as an intellectual, knowledgeable person. When I say you seem to have done this, I refer you as a person with a certain memory. Then when I say, when you seem to be ignorant, I mean you are ignorance. I mean only ignorance as I. Then when I say you are awareness, then up to that point I can go, you are awareness, because of which you are aware of ignorance, of memories, of knowledge, of emotion, of your sense organs, of your body and its color and every other thing that you are aware of. Okay? So my you, the word, travels up to awareness it can go. I want you to tell me whether the word can travel further. This index finger keeps traveling. When I say you sit here, the index finger stops where? At the physical body level. When I say you are hungry, it has penetrated your body. When I say you are restless, it has gone to your mind. When I say you seem to know, it has gone to your knowledge. When I say you are ignorant, then it has traveled up to your ignorance. Then when I say you are awareness, it has traveled up to awareness, my hand. Anyway, so then tell me, beyond that can it go? Then I have to say, you are beyond awareness. There is no beyond awareness. So where the word you finally rests in its content, and that is the meaning of the word you. Anything else is incidental. Do you see that clearly? And therefore, when I say you, it refers purely as a being, you as a being, which is awareness. That awareness is therefore not something that from that standpoint is not something that can be away from anything that you know. You think of stars. The stars are within what? Within awareness. The stars are within awareness. Therefore, between the stars and awareness, can there be distance? There can't be any distance. Between the sun and awareness, there can't be any distance. Between this lotus and the awareness, there can't be any distance. Between a thought in your mind and awareness, there can't be any distance. Between space and awareness, is there space? Is there space? If there is space between awareness and space, then that space is again in awareness. And therefore, there is no distance between space and awareness. That means you accommodate space, space accommodates everything, and you accommodate space. In Sanskrit, space is called akashaha. Why it is called so? In Sanskrit, you can always find the reason in the word itself. More often, the word explains the meaning, the object, defines the object, more often. When I say akashaha, so because it is avakasha pradatra. That which gives avakasha, avakasha means accommodation. That which accommodates space. Can you define better? That which accommodates space is space. Now when space accommodates everything, even if there are worlds like heaven or hell or any other world, 7 up, we call 7 up is there. So 7 heavens are there. So 7 heavens or 7, or then there are 7 worlds below, they say, up and below. If they are physical, then they must exist in space. And space exists in limitless awareness. And therefore all the worlds exist in awareness, which is you. Please understand that. We always say in awareness there is world, everything, and I have to realize. There is no such thing. You are awareness. And in that awareness is space. In space, all these worlds. If you say, these worlds are mere subjective, they are not physical, again subjective worlds do exist where? In awareness. Every blessed thought exists in awareness. Every concept exists in awareness. Your joys, your sorrows all exist in awareness. Nothing is away from awareness. When you think, it exists in awareness. Non-thinking exists in awareness. Knowledge exists in awareness. Your confusion exists in awareness. The known exists in awareness. The unknown exists in what? In awareness. This is unknown. Oh, that much you know. And therefore, the unknown means in awareness. When I say known and unknown, I have covered everything. In this lily itself, we have got knowledge. There are areas you know. There are areas you don't know. Any object you take, there are areas known. There are areas unknown. Any one object. And therefore you can spend your lifetime and hand over your research. So in a given particular, suppose it's plant physiology, plant biology, whatever, so it is endless. There is no bottom for this kind of a thing. Therefore, in any object that you see, there is an area known, there are areas unknown. In the light of the unknown areas coming to be known, you will find what you thought known was not really known. We keep on reshuffling in the light of better data. That is what they call research, bringing new PhDs. It will go on and on. You will never run out of matter. And therefore, please understand, so the known, all that is here is known and unknown. Both the known and unknown exist in awareness. I know and I don't know. Both of them are known to you. That covers everything. And therefore, in awareness is known, the known is known, the unknown is known. So therefore there is no question of awareness being away from anything. Whether the 7 worlds, so Bhuhu, Bhuvaha, Mahaha, Janaha, Tapaha, Satyam, these 7 worlds, or Atala, Vitala, Sutala, Talatala, Mahatala, Patala, Rasatala, Patala iti. There are 7 worlds given down below. All of them, 7 up, 7 down. So all of them you take. All of them exist. If they exist physically, then they exist in space. If they exist subjectively in terms of sheer experience, like dream experience, which is very vivid as long as the spell goes on, even then they exist in awareness. And therefore, in the awareness between you and any object of awareness, there is no distance. If it is so, then awareness is whole, if I can say so. It is an invariable whole. No situation really eclipses awareness. No situation puts a distance between awareness and the situation itself. The situation itself being what it is, being realized, recognized in awareness, and therefore awareness is the whole. It is Purnam. This Yesha Chitihi Purna Bhavati. This Yesha, this Samviti, this particular Samviti awareness, Purna means it fills up everything. Certain things can be out of your mind. This lily was so far out of your mind, but not out of awareness. It was never away from awareness. That is the confusion. But it is out of your mind all right. Because mind seems to be, mind is an instrument. From this it's clear, it's evident. The mind is a necessary factor to recognize an object. Therefore, a thought form of the lily becomes a necessity for you to recognize the lily, and therefore out of mind or within mind. Out of sight, out of mind. Need not be always, okay? Even though it is out of sight, still it can be mind. That is the problem really. That's the problem. So out of sight, generally, you buy a thing only when it is within mind, even though thing is out of sight. You get married also the same way. And therefore, so first you saw the person, then person is gone, out of sight, out of mind, no problem. Then you think about her. Understand? Out of mind, definitely out of sight. But out of sight need not be out of mind. Therefore, mind is a necessary factor. Mind means thought is a necessary factor leading to cognition of an object for you to be aware of an object or not. But then it may be out of mind but never away from awareness. It is in space, and space is in awareness. Everything is in awareness. Therefore awareness is Purna. Some with Purna, it is limitless, it is whole. And if it is whole, in terms of space, then there is no distance between you and any other object. Therefore, you cannot say you are located. Location is in terms of what? Space. An object is at point P, at place P. That means it is not at place P1, P2, P3, P4, but it is only at place P. That is location. But awareness is located where? The question where does not arise, because unless it is located in space, I have to answer the question, where is awareness? If space is located in awareness, I need not say, where is awareness? I need not answer. You can't ask the question, where is awareness? In space, space is in awareness, and therefore awareness is never away from space. Space is never away from awareness. Okay, that's better. Space is never away from awareness. And therefore, awareness is limitless spatially. And that is the reason why a dialogue leading to this discovery, there is a dialogue in the Upanishad, which is a source book, where the husband is teaching his wife. He asks this question, A, tell me, Array is equal to A. Come on, honey, tell me. Tell me, where are you? And she said, well, in front of the hut. Where is the hut? Tapovanam, in Tapovanam. Where is Tapovanam? Brahmapuri. Where is Brahmapuri? in the Himalayas. Where are the Himalayas? In India, where at once upon a time. Now, part of it is still there. And so, then, where is India? On the earth. Where is the earth? Earth is in space, she said. They always looked upon the earth never as a flat thing. They looked upon it as Gola, Bhugola. It was always looked upon as a ball. That's why it could be in space. Earth is in space. Where is space thus far? You have come. Come on, tell me, honey, where is space? And she said, space is located where? Where is space located? She said, space is located in my mind. No other location for space. And your mind is located where? In the body. Where the body is located? In front of your heart. Where is the heart? In Tapovana. Where is Tapovana? Brahmapuri. Brahmapuri, Himalayas. Himalayas, India. India, earth. Earth, space. Space, mind. Mind, body. Body, front of the heart. Funny. You have gone into an orbit, madam. No more honey now. Madam, you have gone into an orbit. Then how do you get out of this orbit? That is why you are married. Do you know why? To pull you out of these orbits and troubles. And I tell you why. So how it is? The mind is body, in the body is the mind. You say it's not true, madam. Mind is concept, thought, whatever, which is in awareness. Therefore now look, in awareness is the mind is space, in space is everything, and therefore in awareness is everything. Therefore you are everything. Why? Because nothing is away from you. You can be away from everything. Any object, I tell you definition, any object, what is dismissible is an object. What is not dismissible is the subject. The content of the subject. And therefore, space is dismissible. It's an object. You can dismiss and still be. Can you dismiss awareness? Hey, who are you to dismiss awareness? Because you are awareness. Therefore, you cannot dismiss awareness. It is not an object. It's yourself. Therefore, what do you think? What do you conceive? What do you objectify? You can always dismiss it. And that is the reason why you can shake off concept of space and still be. In sleep you do it every day. There is no concept of space in sleep. And therefore, space is not